Each news time, information is power. Be current. The news headline: Killing of soldiers and destruction of over 70 houses in Imo. Is Uzodinma ready to punish culprits? The news of the killing of soldiers and destruction of over 70 houses in Imo State has led to various reactions as many Nigerians have reacted to the ugly incident. An army raid an illegal oil bunkers at Izombe community in Oguta, local government area of Imo State on Friday, left many residents homeless as over 70 houses were razed and properties worth millions of naira were destroyed. 2 security operatives and a resident were said to have been killed in this raid. Uzodinma, who criticized the act on Monday at the government house in Owerri, while addressing journalists in the company of military and police authorities, vowed that the perpetrators of the mayhem would be unmasked and brought to justice. Firstly, the writer is of the opinion that with killing a security operative, killing of operatives of a security operative is atrocious and against Nigeria's constitution. Those involved in the killing of 2 soldiers should surely pay for their action, believing that Governor Uzodinma is ready to punish all those involved in the acts, irrespective of who is involved. Secondly, Governor of Imo State, Uzodinma, however, wants to make sure that justice is served to those people and the 2 soldiers that were killed in Izombe community, where the culprits of this heinous act would actually be arrested and prosecuted. The event held in Olu local government area of the state, and here's the news that no fewer than 10 persons are dead as soldiers had actually clashed with the youth in the environment, and this was just after it was said that the elders had left the southeastern region and now they are still yet facing a whole lot of mayhem in the southeastern region. Spokesman for the group, Saleh Al-Hassan, said it only shows that Fulani elders were never the problem. He noted that there was no more open grazing in the most part of the southeast. According to him, what goes on in the region is largely cattle trading, and the cows being sold mostly belong to Igbo traders. Al-Hassan said that nonsense you see in the southeast is a manifestation of their frustration. They will continue burning their cities, killing themselves. Now that the herders are not there, they are still killing themselves. Sometimes they wear Fulani attire to continue to commit heinous crime. Now that the herders are not there, are they having peace in the east? Al-Hassan added that the constant sit-at-home orders given by the indigenous people of Biafra, which are being violently enforced, have led to the loss of cattle, hence the exit of Mieti Allah of elders. Those Biafrans are shooting and killing their animals. Those making noise in the media are cattle traders. They will not go anywhere. The cows you see there now belongs to the Igbo, he stated. The Mieti Allah spokesman said that the group would not obey the anti-open grazing law being passed in most parts of the south because open grazing is their way of life. Al-Hassan reports that Dr. Chike Akunyili, the widower of the late Dora Akunyili, a former information minister, was not murdered by herdsmen, saying that he argued that a blanket ban on open grazing in the south was connected to the 2023 elections and it was a ploy by the southern governors to force their northern counterparts to negotiate for presidency amidst the raging debate on zoning, where he said that the death of Akunyili should not be misconstrued to be that from the elders for the herdsmen. On behalf of the police commissioner, Tony Olofu, the gunmen seemed to have lost every iota of human conscience and sensibility. The police statement said that at about 5 p.m. around the Unkpo roundabout and without any provocation, some gunmen attacked and shot a police inspector attached to a very important personality, VIP. At Afo Unkpo Junction, 3 unidentified bodies were recovered. A burnt Toyota Hilux and vandalized Toyota Oma bus were also seen at that crime scene. The lifeless body were taken to the hospital, and regrettably, one of the bodies was identified as Dr. Akunyili Ikenga said in the statement. He said that bandits also beheaded a yet-to-be-identified man, thereafter fled the scene of the crime after committing this barbaric act. Therefore, Cyril Akunyili, who is the brother of the husband to the late Dora Akunyili, the Director General of the NAFDAC as at then, has actually brought down that same post of questioning the indigenous people of Biafra on why they had killed his senior brother, Dr. John Chike Akunyili. And when asked why he did this, he said that it was left for the police to do their proper investigations and before he can actually conclude, saying that he cannot accuse anyone yet. Dr. Akunyili was returning from a trip to Onitsha, where he had gone to obtain a posthumous award of excellence for his late wife when he ran into the hoodlums at Nkpo and was shot and killed. The hoodlums, it was gathered, were chanting, "No election in Anambra in November." The state police public relations officer, Ikenga Tochukwu, could not confirm the report, noting that he had yet to get the details of the incident. And the correspondent of the Punch reports that the Agulu community, where Akunyili hailed from, is mourning, adding that, however, that nobody is ready to talk to the press. A former vice president of Agulu community, who is also a retired information officer with the Federal Ministry of Information, confirmed the incident to the correspondent of the Punch on telephone, but asked for publications to be delayed without giving reasons. The Anambra State Commissioner for Information also confirmed the incident, but asked to be given time to obtain clearance to discuss the issue. And this is the case. And as a result of this, there has been cases about the gubernatorial election that was to be taking place in Anambra State, where the indigenous people of Biafra and some others had actually said that there will be no election, that there should be no election in Anambra State, saying that nothing, the gubernatorial aspirant had actually been begging the indigenous people of Biafra that they should be that they should not actually do that, that they should please allow election to take place so that there can be equity and there can be justification of the ills going on and the maladministration going on in Anambra State. But the indigenous people of Biafra actually seems not to agree with what is actually being said by this gubernatorial aspirant, saying that regardless of what it is, there should be no election in Anambra State. And just like it has been reported that the husband of the late Director General of NAFDAC actually went to collect a posthumous award of his late wife in regard, to her excellence, while she was alive, and therefore, on his way back from the award, he was actually, waylaid by the bandits, unknown gunmen, and he was actually killed. He was shot and killed, and people around the environment are actually mourning him, thereby not giving any information yet about what is truly happening. And although investigation is still going on this killing and amongst other killings in the southeastern part of the country, it is needed that everyone stays on guard and stays safe. Thanks for listening.